Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So tonight I finished Screaming Lisa. And Screaming Lisa turned out a lot better than I thought she was. I can see the path. Some path over here. This actually looks like it'd be boop, 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 like 4 points on a square, and then one big one in the middle, kind of like you see everywhere in buildings. Where they would get the ether from the atmosphere to create energy. Kind of looks like the Tower of Babel back here. So that's some secret messages, some hidden objects in a diamond painting. It's like, so anyhow, this was the worst diamond painting I have ever worked on. You had I's, no, ones, T's, 7's, and J's all looking alike. G's, O's, and D's all looking alike. And I didn't know there were O's. I thought there were Q's. There were no Q's. I thought for sure that's a Q. Then there were A's and 4's. Looked the same. And then there were 8's, 3's, 6's, and 5's that all looked the same. And whatever else was in there, probably some R's or N's or V's, I don't know, man. It was a mess. And here's the tray sitting over on that side because it's going to go out to get washed. That's how awful the drills were. This was an awful experience, but I wanted to complete it because I had nothing better to do. It didn't matter if it was difficult. I didn't enjoy that, but I was going to do it. So I did, and I think it turned out pretty good. We're going to go in for a close look. But first I should tell you, like up in here, oh, maybe I should do it this way. Up in here and down in there were spaces between the symbols that were like diamonds. The K's and 2's were all through there. And honestly, it made me think of cards. That's what a subliminal is. Whether this was intentional, which was highly unlikely that someone intended to do it that way. Yeah, don't see that. But nonetheless, it occurred, you know. But that is what a subliminal is, intentional or not. And that was a pain in the butt because all the ink was pretty much used in the parts that weren't supposed to have any ink at all, making them look like the symbols on cards. And your eyes go to that instead of the really, what's the word? What is the word? Which they, that's not the right word. Well, it didn't have any ink really on, faded. They looked faded, you know, and blurry. And you couldn't really see anything. So with, come back here, cord. With all those, I don't know, get in a hole. With all these problems having been going on, I can't believe I got this done. But yeah, I mean, it really wanted me to read between the lines. But that's okay, because I'm good at that. So I stuck it out. And okay, so now it's time, because I'm not really a hard presser. So I usually wait till the end and just, you know, steamroll it. You remember those cardboard and plastic little toys? This is like a little tiny box, and there was magnetic dust in there, and a picture of a guy with no hair, no mustache or beard, and you take a little magnet pen, and you have to get the magnetic dust that's inside, and you give him hair where you want. Give him a beard. Well, that's what this was like. That's awful. And it's nothing compared to what it was in the beginning. Yeah. Yeah, the drills were awful. Everything was kind of awful about this. I don't know why. I kept going, but I really didn't have anything else to do. Yeah. I figured I'm not going to be buying a whole lot of stuff like this. I started it. You better finish it. This is a one-time deal, you know, with... Yeah. Because it's the Mona Lisa. Because it's something very familiar. And... I don't know. So, that was my choice for my dark energy. And it really came at me, didn't it? It sure did. So the canvas is thin. Did I tell you it's a 34 by 59? Okay. So it's thin, and you can see that roll in there. Yeah. It didn't come out with the... Come on. It didn't come out with the weight of stuff I had on it. Okay. You see the fleshy color on there? Why'd I have to use a fleshy color? It should have been like pukey green. You know? I don't know what they were thinking. It doesn't really belong there. So, I don't know. It was awful. What can I say? It was really awful. But, don't worry. Anything you think you saw or heard tonight, it's just a coincidence. Right? Peace out, guys. God bless.